Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Thanatos, and I am coming to you live from Madison Square Garden. Just kidding. Let me bring this up. Get the chat open. Still waiting for Regie Simmons to show up. Let's see what's going on in y'all. Put Deadpool up, y'all. Look at that little guy. Hey, what's going on, Trinity? How you been, man? Feels like I haven't been on here in forever. I have been distracted. Yeah, Chris. Reggie's fantastic. Reggie's a great guy. He's very thoughtful in his videos, and they're very meticulous, and I really enjoy his content. Hopefully he's on here in a little bit. Otherwise, it'll just be me, and I'm going to have to change the title. I feel like I did. I've been working crazy hours, Jeremy. And tomorrow morning I'm driving to Nebraska to see my kids. So I'll be waking up pretty early tomorrow, which means I might not make it. Chances are pretty good that I won't make it tomorrow night for the reviews from the Batcave, the Comic Core. But I will be there to support. How's everyone's day going? Beautiful Thursday. I appreciate that, Jeremy. Reggie, where are you at? Can't start this without you. I have so many books to show, and I kind of feel bad because I don't know what all of them are. Reggie, why are you in the chat? Not supposed to be in the chat, Reggie. I need to add you again. You want to go live with me, Reggie? But you don't like me? Hey, what's going on, Popcom? Miss Hustle? Gomez? I hope I'm sending this invite to the right. I don't know, Reggie, I'm sending this invite to a picture of you wearing like cut off black shirt, looking all wet, swole. What's going on, Burke Nasty? Comic Sniper, good to see you. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy going live. It's always nice to read the comments and see what you guys are up to. And it's always the same great people. I feel bad because I miss all the live shows. Anytime someone's live, I miss it. All right, sending it again. Hi, Jay. See, Gomez went live earlier, and I missed it. Dang it, Gomez! Thanks for the invite. If you don't show up, Reggie, I'm gonna have to invite like Trinity. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna invite Gomez.
Am I in?
You're in. I see you. You don't look anything like your little profile picture, Reggie.
Is this thing on? I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Woo! How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
Dude, that was turned into a little bit of a nightmare. I started to sweat.
But you made it. That's the important thing.
What are you drinking? What is that right there?
This is Reggie. I haven't been drinking as much as you think I have. This is the same bottle that you've probably seen in a couple videos. Look at this. I'm taking it slow.
Taking your time. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm enjoying it.
My man got a new haircut. Look at this guy.
I'm cleaning up my act.
All right, nothing wrong with that. All right. So I see there's a ton of people in here. I heard some of the early comments that you were making about some of the awesome folks that have joined. Comic Sniper, Gomez, Miss Hustle, Trinity. I know all these people. Good to see you guys.
Miss Hustle, what do you do all day? I feel like you make it to every single live show I have ever seen or been a part of. Thank you, Jeremy.
Brother, she's living a good life.
Yeah, up in Canada.
Is that where she is?
I don't know if I'm supposed to disclose that, but pretty sure she's up in Canada. It's too cold to go outside all the time.
You have to say after you say Canada. Canada,
Don't you know? Too cold to go eat in the boot.
That's Wisconsin, don't you know?
Oh, well, same.
Oh, shoot. All right, so what are we doing today?
Hey, man. So TJ Watson, I don't know. Have you talked to TJ? Have you seen him in any of your live shows and stuff?
I want to say maybe one.
I'm going to hit him up on Instagram right now.
Maybe once I've seen him.
On my YouTube channel, Meow Live. He was on a few of my live shows, and I don't know, he probably saw me on Reviews from the Batcave, but he emailed me and said that we collect very similar things. I mean, I'm sure with you being in this community, not very many people are like, it probably was the Vampirilla that set him off. But he emailed me and he was like, hey, I've got books that I want to send you. Like, shoot me your address. So I did.
That's cool.
And the box that I got was ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Look at this. This is not a random act of kindness. This is a collection.
That's crazy. That is someone's collection.
This is but it's not like a box of Drek or any, like, these are really good books.
Yeah.
So I meant to make a video earlier this week, but life. So I figured I'll go live, throw it up here, and hopefully you can help me with some of these books. Some of these I don't even know, like they're signed books.
That's cool.
That I've never heard of.
That's cool. The question is, if he's given away that many books, how many more does he have? You know what I'm saying?
I have his channel in the description.
Okay.
So I think the video that I saw he was watching was when I unboxed my CGC, and I had the Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes number 23.
Yep.
The very next day he has a video out and he's like, hey, I was going through my collection and look what I found. Like, are you kidding me? You just like pulled a $1,000 book out of thin air.
Probably pulled it out of a short box or a long box with some other stuff.
And
that's crazy.
He's got multiples of everything.
Yep.
In the video that I watched recently of him, he's showing books, but right in the background there's like a stack of CGC slabs, and it's mind-blowing. Like, where did this guy come from? His Instagram is he doesn't just collect, like, he was showing all these modern variants that are grail. Absolutely. Like the Wolverine with the
third claw.
He pulled that out the same night.
Yeah.
And you're like, how's this even happening? But then you look at his Instagram and he's got some of the coolest Golden Age books I've ever seen.
That's all right. That's all right. So I was talking to one guy the other day on Instagram, and he was telling me that he was in a shop and this guy was selling his collection. The guy supposedly, right, this is all secondhand, the guy had spent $60,000 in the last 3 years on books. And so basically, if you spend that much money in 3 years, you are basically buying every book that comes out, every week. Like, that's a significant amount of money,
Yeah.
So I was asking the guy, so, what did you get? And he was like, well, the guy actually pulled basically all the keys out of the boxes. So it was basically just like the filler books. But I think the shop ended up buying it. But it's impressive. I don't have that much space in this current house for that kind of inventory, you know?
I mean, I guarantee you there's guys in this chat room right here that have long boxes upon long boxes. I'm looking at you, Jeremy Edwards. You probably have long boxes for days.
Oh, man.
When I go to the how many subs do you have? Like, do you do subscription books?
You mean like a pull list?
Yeah, like a pull list.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, man, I actually revised my pull list just today, right? So I've cut it down to basically at one shop 4 books, and at another I have 3 books, and they're not going to run long term, but it's like some of these new Marvel starts. Yeah. I'm trying to pick up like maybe 1 through 10, 1 through 5, depending upon the title. But I don't have a large number of pulls.
Of these Marvel starts, which would you recommend I start with?
So for me, I mean, you know what my favorite is, but man, it's Amazing Spider-Man. Like I was literally sitting here when you sent me a message and was like, join, I'm reading the new Amazing Spider-Man #1, you know? So I'm a fan of that. The new Venom is also pretty good. I started reading that. It's a little dark, but it's fun again, and it's in the vein of Spider-Man. And then I just picked this up because I'm a Wolverine fan, X-23. I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to reading it. And then I've heard some good things about the new Fantastic Four. And I'm not a Fantastic Four fan, but I think I'm gonna start at least with the first 5 issues, checking it out.
This is their first Fantastic Four in a while, isn't it?
So Fantastic Four ended maybe a year ago. They ended the run, so they're now coming back, and they now have a new creative team, a new direction, and so I think people, want to see that first family return. So, yeah. I was never really a big Fantastic Four fan, to be honest, but I've heard good things about the new creative team, so I want to check it out.
Comics with Bueller just said he has 30 comics in his pull list. Comic Sniper down to 5. There's a lot.
Yeah, I am not surprised about Comics with Bueller, my man.
Comics Bueller got his 750 subscriber contest going.
Yeah, man. New Mutants 98.
Is that what you're giving away? What
the heck? Sir. Yes, sir. Oh, so you didn't see my video? Oh, you watched part of it. So speaking of just people that have books to just give away, Comics with Bueller sent me 35 pounds yesterday.
What?
It was 35 pounds. And I'll show you some of the books. I pulled them up. I'm going to show you some of them. He sent me books, floppies, and not Drek, right? Some solid books. He sent me figures and hardcover books. It was some pretty solid stuff.
That is insanity.
35 pounds.
What are you doing? You don't like Asian people? What is this?
He likes everybody.
That's awesome. That's definitely awesome. So everybody go check out Comics with Bueller. Definitely do his contest. New Mutants 98 is the prize. Is it a better than a 7.0? Because currently that's what I'm sitting on, and I could use the upgrade.
I think so. I think it was. So you got a couple of comments. I think Miss Hustle says she is in Canada, and she says she does not join every chat. But most, I added that. Dude, this chat is going fast. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Comic Sniper's got his pull list down to a minimum 2. Yeah. I mean, that's been the big thing, man. To get back to the question I was asked, is I've been trying to cut back on the moderns that I'm buying, trying to get a little bit more selective. I've been talking a lot about cutting back on all the variants. I actually only bought one today, and it was an Amazing Spider-Man 1 variant. He had one in the shop that was $100, and I was just, nope, not going to do it.
But then when you do that, don't you kind of feel stupid when like the Josh Middleton type Batgirl books come out and everybody's freaking out about them and they're super expensive? And even though you don't really want it, you want it. You want it because everybody else got it.
But I'm gonna tell you, so I made a call today, man. I picked up something really cool today, and if you look at the amount of money that I would have spent versus what I spent, and what I got versus what I could have received, I made the right call. And that's super cryptic. It's super cryptic. But in a couple of days, I will show you guys exactly why I made the decision. Because again, that was a $100 book, and I spent a little bit more than that today and got something really cool. And if you guys pay attention to my channel, like you see, there's always a theme to the stuff that I'm doing. Like everything connects, you know what I'm saying? So somebody out there who watched my last video can probably guess what I'm talking about, but there is definitely going to be a theme when you see it, and it'll make sense.
Before you signed on, who was it? Let's go back up here. It was Chris Sherrill. Who said that he really likes your content. And I mentioned the fact that you're very thoughtful and meticulous with what you put out, and I really appreciate that. And I think the whole community appreciates that. I try,
man. I mean, you know, the thing is that you wanna do something that's genuine to you, you know, and I try to be thoughtful. I try to give something that other people aren't already doing. Don't waste a drop there, Matt.
Don't table.
Like but it's like at the same time, it's like I want to have fun, right? And I don't always get it right. Like, dude, I was so mad, right? So what happened was I recorded this video, and it was late at night, and I mispronounced the character's name through the entire video. And I put one video up, and it was out there, and somebody was like, hey, they sent me a personal message. They were like, I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, come down on you. I was like, but you said this, and I think you meant this. You might want to go back and look at the video. And I was like, yeah, you know, it was a brain fart. I was like, but you know what? I recorded a whole video on that same character. I should go back and watch it. I hadn't even released it. Went back and watched it, realized I made a mistake through the whole video. So now I have to reshoot it. Because if I released that would bother me like no one's business, you know? But it's like, I don't get it perfect, but I just, my whole thing is assume the best intent. You know what I'm saying? Because I say this a lot, like, this is comics, man. It should be fun. It's not that serious to me. I like to have fun, you know?
I 100% agree. So speaking of saying things wrong, Ethan Van Sciver is probably my favorite Green Lantern artist, and he has been forever. Until recently, someone totally bashed me for it, but I had been saving Ethan Van Sciver 7 years.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say you said it to his face. That would have been worse.
That would have been awful. I'm really glad that wouldn't happen.
You know, the thing is, man, and it's like a lot of times, and I don't know how it is for you, but a lot of times you don't say this stuff out loud to other people, and you don't hear it to know what the correct pronunciation is. So you read it the way you think that it sounds, you know? So, you know, I think people should just give folks the benefit of the doubt that mistakes happen and assume the best, you know?
Yeah.
So this chat is going like crazy. Tony Sanders, what's up, brother? Tony Sanders has been first in my chat the last 2 days. That dude is fast.
Not today, son. Trinity got you on that one. Trinity was like, join.
Miss Hustle says with her accent, it will never be perfect. Miss Hustle, we need to catch you on a live feed at some point. Comics with Bueller says he never gets it right. Stuff happens, man. And it's like, I think people just need to accept that folks aren't perfect, but
Jeremy's saying that I say, wait, how do you say his name? I don't want to say it now because I feel like I say Joff Johns. Joff Johns? Is it Jeff Johns? Joff? Jeff? Jeffy? Heffy? Someone type the pronunciation in the chat because this is terrible.
Spell it out phonetically for him. The boy who has 7 says he was pronouncing Thanos' name incorrectly until he heard Gamora say it. Yeah, man. It's like, again, you read this stuff and you think you know what it says.
Damn.
So Jeff Johns.
Jeff. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for JJ, brother.
I've only been making YouTube videos for the past year, and I have like a ton of these Jeff John autographs.
So Somebody said to me, one of my favorite parts of your videos is where you make mistakes and then you correct it in the captions. Because I go back and I watch it and I'm like, ooh, that's not right. So I put in a sarcastic note because I am a sarcastic person. And it's like, if I make fun of myself, that prevents other people from making fun of me, you know?
That's it. I haven't figured that out yet. I almost considered maybe buying a MacBook because editing feels a lot easier for you guys.
Yeah. And dude, I'm not even a Mac person, right? But my wife is. And so when I left one company a couple of years ago, she went out and bought a Mac. This is when we were still dating. She bought a Mac and she was like, here's your new computer. And I was like, but I'm a PC. And it's like, I've been using a Mac at home ever since. And I edit on this Mac and it works incredibly well.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because I mean, you know, people have said the production quality of my videos is pretty good and stuff. And again, not to harp on people, but like Chris at We Love Comics is the one that kind of kicked me in the tail. And he was like, you might need to step your game up with some of my earlier videos. And that inspired me to do better, you know?
It also says, I just want to buy a MacBook because I'm Asian.
That's funny. Dude, it's a good thing.
In the house.
It's a good thing we're not a sensitive group around here. Comics with Bueller, no idea what an Art Germ book was. Yeah, the Art Germ, they're doing the new version of the Fantastic Four. I think each one of them has a portrait, and I think they're actually cover price, which is kind of cool. So it's like $20 for all four. I still refuse to buy him. Still
really?
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
He is, but you know, if I so that's $20, right? Plus the regular cover, it's $25, right? On one title.
That's a good point.
You know, so my thing is I'm going to buy the variants, but I'm trying to buy the more exclusive variants. So the regular cover price variants, I'm staying away from. The 1 in 20s, I'm staying away from. But the 1 in 50s, the 1 in 100s, you know, the limited to 700 copies, that more exclusive stuff, I think is where I'm going to sit, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to share this random act of kindness stack?
I guess we've talked enough.
Oh, yeah, I could do this all day, brother.
I don't even know where to start. So I'm not gonna lie. TJ sent me a bunch of books that I am not too sure. Like, there's a bunch that I know about, and some that are like books that I've looked up on eBay wanting to buy, and just was like, it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
But then some of them, like for example, let's start with. Hopefully we can. Whoop.
Army of Darkness, is that what it is?
Never. Let me. I've never owned an Army of Darkness book, but Dynamite, which is fantastic, and this is signed by James Kuhorik.
Be careful with those pronunciations.
Yeah, thanks, guys. See how wrong I am in the comments.
They're gonna give you a tip.
This is a super nice cover. Like the skull with all the zombies coming out, and him with his boom. What do you call a shotgun? The boom. Mm-hmm. Boom cannon.
Because wasn't that a movie?
Yeah, it was an old movie.
Yeah, I've never even seen the book before, to be honest with you.
I didn't even know it existed. So This is really cool.
Nice cover though.
Yeah, and then Dark Child. Bloop.
From Wizard 1.5. Is that what that is?
Yeah, and it's got also a certificate of author. Some of these were like books that you had to send in for.
That's crazy.
This is to certify this copy of Dark Child 1 of 2 limited variant cover, signed by creator, writer, artist Randy Queen. Kind of cool.
Like a bat-like creature.
I got some Star Wars Marvel Comics group. This is a pretty fat comic, and it's signed by Mike Perkins. Heroes Heaven exclusive. Just like a bunch of oddball books that I have never seen before, but are super cool.
Yeah, it looks like I've seen that cover before. Like part of that cover looks like it's a reprint or a swipe from another Star Wars cover.
I thought it was kind of cool that it has all these villains in the background, and then like the heroes are just shooting out of the
Yep. That's cool. See what?
I've never even heard of this comic book company before. This is Star Slayer, the log of the Jolly Roger. I'm gonna read this because this sounds amazing. I don't know what's going on here, but it's by some company called PC for the New Era in Comics. The log of Jolly Roger.
I think you have to do a video just dedicated to that book.
Dude, it's like Conan-ish with like laser guns. He's got a lightsaber rapier thing going on. Like I don't know what's going on in this. It's amazing.
Is that Magnus? Magnus robot fighter. From Gold's Key.
Everybody should know what Magnus Robot Fighter is. I didn't know they made Terminator comic books.
Oh, I did know that.
I feel like I'm giving sneak peeks over here. I should probably hide these.
Who is that from? Now Comics? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Now Comics.
Are they still in business?
If they are, nobody knows.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying the Star Slayer is the first Rocketeer.
What? Yes, Comic Sniper. All these books will go into Mylar. This is
so Daniel's making a comment here that I would agree. He's saying that that Star Wars books actually looks like a swipe of X-Men 1. It's like a swipe of X-Men 1 combined with another cover of Star Wars that I've seen.
Yo, how did I not notice that? That's like a direct cover.
That's crazy. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's why it looks so familiar, where you're like, oh, that looks interesting. Good eye, Daniel.
Oh, look, TJ Watson's in the chat.
Whoa.
What's
the first Alex Ross cover? Which one is this?
I have a feeling it's this one that just came up next. It was either that or it was this Terminator.
Oh, he's saying the Terminator. Bubs is saying it's the Terminator was the first Alex Ross cover.
He wrote Alexander. It's got Alexander here. That is super cool, TJ.
That's crazy.
This looks like Alex Ross. This looks like modern day Alex Ross.
That's a nice cover.
But I didn't see his name or anything on it. But that is a super awesome cover. How do you feel about the new Spawn casting and stuff?
Well, he's no longer named Simmons, so I don't know how I feel about that one.
Oh, that time takes it.
Yeah.
So TJ in that video, or one of his videos, posted this, and I thought it was a super nice cover. And TJ, thank you so much for this, because I am a huge Michael Turner fan. He sent me this Ecos preview book, which has a story by Jeff Johns. This is signed.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Michael Turner. You're amazing.
That's a crazy cover right there.
Such a nice cover. And I when he was showing these comics and this specific cover, I remember thinking, like, I've never seen that before. I want that.
Yeah,
and
I've never seen it.
So thank you so much, TJ. We got some Wizard World exclusive Fathom from Michael Turner as well.
That's nice.
Michael Turner had some amazing artwork. And it's crazy that they're still like pumping out a bunch of his covers at Aspen Comics and such.
Yeah. That's nice. Was that Top Cow? Was that Top Cow?
What are we looking at?
Who was the publisher?
Yeah, this was Top Cow.
Top Cow, okay.
Flash Image. Hold on, I got to take a breather.
Gomez is saying that TJ hooked it up.
Yeah, he did.
Ecos #1 listed at $9.99 on eBay right now. Beautiful cover.
Is that Melody Green in there? I know that girl.
Yep.
That's the girl.
Oh, is that the girl?
That is the girl.
All right.
Thanks for watching, Melody. I really appreciate your support. You're
sucking up all my mat time.
Yo, now it gets serious. Now he knows I'm a DC fan.
Turning the corner here.
Yeah. he went from all these like crazy Image books and Independence. This is my first Aquaman,
Kingston Aquaman.
number 52.
That's nice. That's lit.
Yo, this.
Oh, wow.
Like, are you kidding me?
Is that Jim Starlin?
No, this is Todd McFarlane.
No. But Jim Starlin did the story.
Yes, that is also true. Beep.
I'm a huge fan of Starling, man. That's all right.
This is one of my favorite covers.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Batman fan, but that's nice.
It's an amazing cover.
There is something about a cover that has yellow on it that just speaks to me. And a lot of early Batman just have that vibrant yellow cover.
Mm-hmm.
I love those, man. Same with Amazing Spider-Man, those early Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's slick.
A lot of those old Golden Age had a ton of yellow covers.
So Miss Hustle saying, love that Todd McFarlane cover. Poor Man's Comics, it's a first print. Pop Dot Comics is here saying nice. And Steven is saying he needs that in his life.
Well, you know, it's up. I'm just kidding. It's not up for sale. I will not sell any of these, TJ. I promise. These are.
Go back to that cover. Comics with Bueller's making a point, right? That this is a reminiscent of a Spawn cover.
It really
with the flowy cape.
Yeah,
that's true.
This girl loves him. Look how like she is. Oh, Batman.
He's all up in it. Every man needs a cape, brother.
She feels way too safe. This guy's terrifying. Like, she should be afraid.
At least you're inside the cape, not outside the cape. Outside, you need to be terrified.
He sent me a bunch of. These are some Brave and the Bold presents Batman and the Green Lantern number 69.
That's cool. Can't go wrong with the Green Lantern with you.
TJ, if there's anything specific, I didn't get to look up if there's any like key things about any of these books, but if there's anything important, just let us know.
Trinity's asking, how am I not a Batman fan? I'm not a DC guy. Not a DC guy at all.
Ooh.
At least I recognize the characters, right?
It is true.
My son wears Green Lantern underwear. That's got to count for something.
Is this for real? You gonna make him a Green Lantern kind of boy?
I'm going to allow him to decide what comics he wants to read. He has Batman, Superman.
Send me your address. I'll hook him up with some birthday present.
Indoctrinate him early.
We need more Green Lantern fans in this world. There's not enough.
Oh, I did get a Darkest Night book recently. Is that what it's called?
Blackest Night?
Blackest Night? Yeah. I think I got one of those the other day.
I got a variant cover that I'll send you. I got it. It'll blow you up.
Yeah.
You'll immediately jump on.
Yeah, it'll be on eBay.
Never mind. TJ, recognize that I am a huge Adam Hughes fan. Got some Catwoman number 48. Beautiful Catwoman.
Oh, that's nice. Can't go wrong with Catwoman.
No, not now, not never. Although I think a bunch of people are really upset about this whole DC fiasco that they've got going on right now.
What are you talking about?
The whole, like, I guess I should try to keep it spoiler free, but the whole Batman Catwoman wedding and how.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
DC hyped it up super hard, and then they already had all these pre-orders in because everybody thought it was going to be the Batman Catwoman.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Yeah.
It was like, but they spoiled it that morning. The morning the book comes out, when everybody already has the pre-orders, they're like, it was like the New York Times or something put out a review for it.
That's not good.
Just like blew it up.
That's not good. That'll make people revolt.
Oh yeah. Super. Like, what were you thinking? Got some Detective Comic books.
What is that? What is that blue thing? What is that?
474. Deadshot's Revenge. So I think that's Deadshot in the background.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Batman kind of in the little silhouette there. Kind of a cool cover. And you got Detective Comics number 576, Batman Year 2, Part 2.
Very nice.
Batman's holding a gun right here, and he is jacked up.
Yeah, Batman used to be tough back in the day, man, with that that gun he used to carry.
Yeah.
I've never read. Go ahead.
This is a McFarlane cover as well.
Is it?
Yep.
Slick.
Yeah, so
this was, right I guess this was back when he was writing for or drawing for both Marvel and DC at the time before he became exclusive to Marvel, maybe. Maybe someone knows. That's my assumption.
Which Four-Man Comics is saying that first modern Deadshot.
Yep. That's TJ Watson is saying the same thing. First Deadshot.
Come on, TJ. Why you're sending me like keys upon keys, and these aren't even the books that I recognized. Like, I was like, wow, I don't have a lot of Detective Comic books, so this is cool. But then there's books down there that I was freaking out about.
Dude, he just elevated your game big time. That's all. That's cool, man. I'm sorry. That is cool.
Look at this. TJ Watson, DC before Marvel, like a true American.
Like a true American.
This is a sweet cover.
That is slick.
I remember the old like Cartoon Network Space Ghost stuff. He was never this cool.
That's cool right there.
I haven't read Space Ghost has a crossover with Green Lantern, and I have not read it, and I really want to.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Somebody over here is saying that that you've convinced them to get a Green Lantern Sinestro book and to give that a shot.
Yeah, you should.
Space Ghost was an amazing show as a kid. Trinity is saying you're going to need a key ring for all these keys that TJ dropped on you.
Is this Alex? I guess this definitely could be Alex Ross. This is Alex Ross.
It's nice.
I just thought it was all these like amazing artists are just like, oh, popping up. Todd McFarlane.
That's all right.
And then this one was really cool because I'm pretty sure. So this says, okay, I'll just show it to you first. Teen Titans, Wizard number 1 of 2. Really cool cover. But then on the back, it's got a certificate of authenticity that says this Teen Titans number 1 of 2 was available only through a special offer in Wizard the Comics magazine number 149. Each copy is a part of a limited edition, which was distributed in a special Wizard protective holder with a copy of this certificate.
That's all right.
Did you ever send in things to get comics?
Never. I've never done it.
That's dedication. That's like, you really want that comic.
Dude, and I remember I read a lot of those early Wizards, and I just never sent them any of those things in. It was never my thing. You know, a lot of people also clipped like the Marvel value stamps and coupons and stuff and sent those. I never did any of that stuff, you know. Some dedication, brother. Somebody said you need to get the Key Comics app.
The Key Comics collector app? I do.
Yeah. What's going on here? Justice League by Schneider is also good.
I've been reading that. I don't know if you have or not.
No. I think someone asked you that actually. Where did they say? I'm losing. I lost it here.
I have read up through issue number 3, and come on, guys, get in the game. Sinestro is amazing. Sinestro by himself can beat everybody alone, single-handedly. If you ever read Green Lantern from the New 52, he comes down to Earth and gives Hal Jordan a Green Lantern ring, like makes him a Green Lantern ring, and then just plays with him like a toy. And every time something happens, Hal Jordan tries to like fix it, and he does it so stupid. And Sinestro's like, "You're an idiot." like I'm so much better than you, and it's true. He is. I love Hal Jordan.
But please no Sinestro. Show your whiskey one more time. I think people are interested in what you're drinking. There's a comment here from Poor Man's Comics that Teen Titans book is the first Ravengers.
What? Is it really?
Well, that's what Poor Man's Comics said.
Oh my God.
Trinity is saying that they put Jim Lee on it, and it's definitely hotness. I guess it was referring to what you were just talking about, maybe.
Okay, so let's be real here. Justice League has Scott Snyder, some of the greatest artists ever, and then have you read that Amazing Spider-Man #1 yet?
Which one? The new one?
Yeah, the one you just picked up.
I'm like halfway through it.
Okay, so apparently, someone spoiled it on Instagram earlier.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me.
I won't, but you'll know when I tell you that someone does not know how to draw a woman's face. It's bad. And I was looking at this Instagram post like, whoa.
That just doesn't look right.
Everything about the rest of the panel looks great.
Yeah,
but just the face, it's terrifying. It looks like the Joker.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm like halfway through it, so I'm gonna finish reading it as soon as we wrap up. But definitely, I'm looking forward to reading it because it's I think it was a new character actually appeared after credits in this issue that people are super excited about. So I picked up a couple of copies of it. Well, I should say I have a couple of copies on hold for me. So someone asked me what I actually read. So right now I'm reading on my desk here that I picked up just today. I'm reading Avengers. Started reading that. Amazing Spider-Man, because anything with Spider-Man I read. Also snagged X-23 because I'm a Wolverine fan and also an X-23 fan. So those are just a couple. That new Immortal Hulk has my attention. And the new Venom with Donnie Cates has my attention as well. And then I also snagged Cosmic Ghost Rider. So I've been checking that out. So a lot of the new stuff I'm reading. And then I'm reading a lot of the old stuff. Like I just finished reading the first appearance of the Watcher in Fantastic Four 13 from the 60s. So I'm reading, I'm flip-flopping between old and new right now.
I picked up, I don't know where they went, but I also, despite my better judgment, picked up the Immortal Hulk and Cosmic Ghost Rider #1.
Yeah.
So
have you read them?
I have not. I will be reading some Marvel comics here pretty soon.
The Immortal Hulk, man, is actually it's decent. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I got into it. And the Cosmic Ghost Rider was a little difficult to get into, but I think that I'm going to enjoy it. So I'm gonna go up to probably issue 5 and see where I am. But I felt the same way about like the first Venom.
Yeah.
I started reading the first Venom and I struggled to kind of get into it. Now, maybe I wasn't in the right place to read it. I put it away and then I came back to it and it was like, okay, this is actually good. And now I'm up to like issue 3 and enjoying it. So
Gomez says
you're not even halfway through that stack. That's crazy.
I know. Well, trust me, this is its own collection. And then I still have, we're almost done. We'll go pretty quick through these. And
I'm in no rush. All
right. He literally gave me a Green Lantern collection.
Okay.
Silver Age. And some others. We got some Green Lantern #45. And TJ, I will take all the Green Lantern comics you want to give me because
12-cent Green Lantern. Wow.
I won't be mad about it. #46, 12-center.
Wow.
49. This is the first Dazzler, as seen by the Dazzler.
It's a nice cover.
Who's this one? 63.
A lot of 12 centers, man. Goodness.
64.
Green Lantern makes a lot of use of pinks. I've noticed that.
Well, it's because I think it's because his love interest was Star Sapphire, so they kind of really played that whole romance card.
Got it.
69, 68. And we finally get into the 15 centers, which is just crazy to me.
It's all right.
I read it. I read it and then I forget it. 72.
Phantom of the Space Opera.
Yeah. I'm super excited about these. I mean, I've read the majority of these through like Omnis and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, my goal is to collect 1 through 100
Yep.
And most of these, I don't have them yet. I just like I've been picking up all the keys, not the kind of in the middle areas. So this is a fantastic start because all of these are between 1 and 100.
That's cool.
This one said it's got that wizard symbol on it, so I'm not too sure what that has, but this is number 81. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. And I love this cover. I've actually been meaning to pick this up, TJ, and you did it for me because it's got a crucifixion on it.
Who is that? Who is that being crucified? Oh, that's not a Green Lantern, no, right? I don't think so.
It literally says, "Are you people crazy? He's trying to save us all. Stop! You don't know what you're doing, and through him, save a world." It could be DC Jesus. This could be the first appearance.
You have to cross yourself if you say something like that. Oh, you are hilarious. I think Poor Man's Comics is trying to buy your books for like $30.
Are you throwing claims up?
Yeah, he's just throwing out numbers over here, you know.
What's up, Contender?
That's all right. Cool.
All these great people.
Yeah, man.
Now we get into the heavy stuff. We got some early Adam Hughes. My Vampy.
Oh, man.
Dude, I love these older Vampies where she's got this crazy hair.
That's cool. That's nice.
But you don't see, like, these are really early Adam Hughes, and his artwork looks completely different. I mean,
versus where he is now.
Yeah, you can just see I'm trying to get it without glare. The difference that he has in his style now is just mind-blowing.
How much time is between those two books? How much time has elapsed?
I would love to tell you what year this came out.
Maybe somebody knows. I don't know.
I would assume these are probably like early 90s.
Yeah. But you gotta imagine how many covers, how many, things that he's drawn between that time, how he's been influenced, et cetera, That's cool.
Keep talking. I'll look it up real quick.
I ran out of things to say. I apologize. Here, who do we have here? Anybody new? Contender just got here. So TJ Watson is saying 17 years ago. 17 years of time has elapsed between the two covers.
This book came out in 1994.
Yeah, man, that's a long time for somebody to evolve.
That's a huge amount of time for someone to change the way their artistic style.
Exactly. I mean, Rob Liefeld has learned to draw feet in that amount of time, I think.
Or not.
Or not.
Bad. I actually really like this cover. This is also an early Adam Hughes, but it's got this werewolf in the background with like a little other wolf down here, and he's got her in this death grip with blood everywhere. Pretty cool.
Did she ever wear clothes? I'm curious.
No, man. And if you ever think about watching the movie from like the 90s, don't. Yeah.
Is it because it's bad or pornographic? Like, I want to be clear.
It's just bad. It's so bad. You remember watching Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
The girl who plays Katana is the girl they cast as Vampirella.
Okay.
And it was as beautiful as she was.
Yeah.
Terrible life choice.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so her outfit is the same one she wore back in like 1969. And throughout this time, they've tried to change it and like modernize it. Yeah. But people freak out. All the fans are like, "Why would you change her outfit?"
Yeah.
But it really doesn't work with contemporary comics. Like you're never gonna have a Vampirella movie if that's what she has to wear.
Yeah. Every time I've ever seen her, it's the same outfit. It is literally the same. So
but it does make comic covers look real good.
That's a heck of a segue. I can make so many comments about this, but we're on public TV.
And then he gave me a Virgin cover. I'm not too sure which copy this is, but this is a really nice cover.
That's cool.
She got that real seductive, vampy look on her.
Can't go wrong with a red cover, man. Like that Zatanna behind you. I don't even know I don't even know who she is, but that cover is nice.
Wait. Okay, time out. You don't know who Zatanna is?
Brother, no.
Okay, Action Comics #1. First appearance of Superman, right?
Yeah.
Also, the first appearance of her dad.
Okay.
The Tara, whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, so now I feel stupid because I don't remember his full name. Zatara something Zatara. But magician family. She is the baddest like magic user in the DC universe.
Okay, check that out.
He's like Hogwarts for DC.
She's Dumbledore.
If you want an opportunity to see her in a comic book, I think they're bringing her back in. They're making a Justice League Dark again. Okay. It's not quite the New 52, but Wonder Woman is now the leader of the Justice League Dark, and I know Zatanna is going to be in it. It comes out July 25th. If you want to pick up the first issue, but it's literally the Justice League, but for supernatural things, like all magic related villains and stuff.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. But she's crazy powerful. She just says spells back, like she says words backwards and it comes true.
Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of OP. I mean, unless you silence her or something. It's kind of easy. So I got a whole bunch. I think the rest of these. This is a Red Sonja collection.
Okay. Huh.
I don't know if you're a Red Sonja fan.
I've read a couple when I was younger. Not recently, but I read a couple when I was younger.
She's kind of a badass. She has a huge sword. Not body armor doesn't really protect her from anything. All right, guys. Tony Sanders is asking for the legs of Zatanna. And I will not keep you from these legs. One, look at Ryan Reynolds.
Don't deny me that.
Oh.
What is he saying? Like Bone Thugs on the Ouija board?
Yeah. I'm not too sure what that means, Gomez, but
you can't go wrong with Bone Thugs, you know?
The boy who had 7 literally just threw some magic Zatanna spells at you.
Yeah, I was wondering what that said. I had to let it go. I was like, I can't read that. The boy who had 7 is a funny dude, I gotta tell you. I enjoy him.
He's a great guy, and he's got a great collection.
He's been on a run of doing all these support videos for people that are doing contests and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And he also has his own contest right now going for a big Action Comics thing. So folks should definitely check that out.
I'm really bad at doing. I feel like these contests help you get like, it gives you an idea for content. And
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I made a contest entry for anybody.
Brother, I sat down. I think I've been doing 2 at a time just to kind of, knock them out and show people support and stuff like that. I did one and forgot to release the thing before the deadline. forgot to release it. It's like,
next time. Keep it. Oh, you might as well just post it anyway.
I did. I posted up and I was like, hey, it's behind the deadline, but who cares? I did it to support you anyway, so whatever.
All right.
Red Sonja.
More Red Sonja.
That looks like a photo almost.
It's kind of creepy. She's got this face on her. I don't know if you can see this. She looks scary.
Oh, she's got a face?
She's mean mugging.
Oh, I see her face. Okay, I got it. Sorry. I gotta focus on the important stuff. Neil Adams cover. I think the last one was a Neil Adams cover, according to TJ.
No, which one? This one?
I'm guessing the Red Sonja. I'm guessing.
Neil Adams. I guess I don't know if I can see that.
And Gomez, the collector's making comments about supporting the community. Absolutely, brother. And again, that's what the boy who had 7 has definitely been doing, is putting out a lot of content to support the community. Yeah, you'll have to crack it open and look to see who that is. But guess that's what he's saying.
All right, you guys look at that one. Don't look at that one. Here, look at this one.
Trinity, come on, look at this one. Seriously, Trinity says her eyes are up here. That's funny.
I guess we should just trust you, TJ.
Yeah, just go with it. So Matt, they've got a question here. Comic Snipers asking, what is your all-time favorite cover? And that's a little loaded, right? Because you're looking at some really nice covers right there. And I know you're a Sinestro fan. So what's your favorite cover? If you had to put it to a one call, he called it a new variant.
This, by the way, is Neil Adams. I'm guessing this is cover E, TJ, and it is Neil Adams, which is really cool. So thank you so much. Man, favorite cover. Do you know how hard that is? You
Exactly.
Can't just go like that without you got to split it up. You have to have like modern or like it's tough.
That is tough. That's tough.
I think regardless of what era, though, it still has to be Showcase 22.
Yeah.
Like for a Silver Age first appearance, huge key, that cover is iconic to me. And that's like the first cover that I think of. I mean, you think Sinestro's first appearance, and it's not exactly the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you have so many. There's so many good covers out there. It's so hard to choose one.
Yeah.
And that Trinity just said that Sinestro sketch you always buy like that. Before I said Showcase 22, that was what's in my head. And because you've seen that, Reggie, right?
Yes, I have. Yep.
That cover to me.
That is a cool cover.
I love that cover. Every time, like, it's just perfect. His face, the expression, how badass he is, is perfect.
Yeah, that is a good cover.
So these Red Sonja covers just get more and more amazing. I got like a negative one, which I think is kind of cool. Brings back like watching like old school porn through one of those like bad TVs, where you try to like everybody in here, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Don't pretend like you didn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
The teeth were terrifying, but you were just hoping for a boob.
You're a nut. You're a nut.
Yeah, so maybe I should stop drinking.
Her eyes are up here. That's what they keep saying to me. So. You guys are hilarious. That's nice though. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, this is really nice. And then I love this cover. I don't know who did it. I want to open it. I will open it. Or TJ could just say it because he's always right.
Oh, that's cool.
This is such an amazing cover.
Is it red or brown or orange? It's kind of hard to tell.
Her hair is orange and it's like red brown tinted, but the way he did like her as a bodybuilder, look at that back, dude.
Yeah, man, that is nice.
It's a beautiful cover. I'm so impressed.
That is really well done. She needs some glute tie-ins though. She wouldn't do well on the bikini stage. But no, that's a really nice cover though. That's gorgeous.
All right, but really though, like she's got like pauldrons on her shoulders. What are those protecting?
Saying it's Alex Ross is what TJ is saying.
Oh my God. TJ,
Well, it says Ross, and then someone says Jim Ross, and I don't know who Jim Ross is, so I'm guessing Alex Ross, maybe someone.
Alex Ross's little brother. Red Sonja number 30, Virgin, very hard to find, says a Poor Man's Comics.
Oh my God, is that what VHTF means? Thank you.
This whole time.
brother, I'm 40. I don't know what that stuff means.
Are you really 40? No.
Yeah, man.
Damn, dude.
Black don't crack, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, wait. Okay, so now I'm really confused because Poor Man's Comics is still saying Jim Ross, all caps. TJ is saying Alex Ross.
It is the love child of Jim Lee and Alex Ross. Jim Ross.
That was fantastic. All right. I will bust this open in a little bit. Maybe
nice.
not. I'll just look it up in my comic shop.
That's nice, man.
But just it gets better. It's like that wasn't the best cover.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is amazing.
How is she not cold?
How is that the first thing you think of?
It's amazing that she is not cold. No, that's cool though.
I don't know what this guy's name is. It says like Sudam.
That's cool.
Could be Asian. It's a slobber knocker. I'm not too sure what that means, but
yeah, Comic Sniper made the comment. He said, "Asians don't age either." That is well said, my friend.
This is true. This face is going to be here till I'm like 70, and then I'm going to wake up one morning and I'm going to be Mr. Miyagi.
I have a friend at work. I swear I don't know how old she is. She's Asian, and I have no clue. I love her. I have no clue how old she is. She might be 60.
Just guess down. Just guess down. You're 25.
Right. Nah, she's cool people though, but Asian people do not age. That is well said. Same with black people. Morgan Freeman been like 90 for like forever.
Yeah, but he looks 90. He looked 90 forever. I don't know what young Morgan Freeman.
No one's ever seen it. Like, have you ever seen a baby squirrel? But they exist, you know? That's weird.
Okay, guys.
That's cool.
I feel like, is this Delato? This looks and feels like Delato.
That's nice.
Because this is fantastic.
She's never going to be able to kill him with that sword from that angle. I'm just saying. She might hit him with the hilt on the top of his head, maybe. I don't know.
Nah, man, she's got this.
Sudan says he did all the zombie covers. Del Otto or someone else is saying, I don't even know. Adi? Yeah.
I feel like this is Delato. This looks like Delato from the Metal series. Like he's got his like okay. Trinity changed his mind. He says Delato. That's right.
Comic Sniper saying Morgan Freeman looked 90 in Shawshank, and that was 20 years ago.
Thank you, TJ, for the clarification.
That's nice.
It's cool seeing all these, like, these books are probably older, and yet they're all these amazing artists that right now are booming.
But that's the thing about it. You know, I read this book, and maybe some folks in here have read it. It's the book called Outliers, right? And it's this idea that people are overnight sensations, but what folks don't realize is that people have been doing things in obscurity for, 10 or more years, because that's like the threshold before they become known. And then it's like, well, they became successful overnight. But truth of the matter, they were in obscurity for a long time, honing their craft before they became super popular. Yeah. And that's what's really cool about this is that you're going back in time, looking at all this great art that was out there, but they probably were not getting the recognition then that they are now getting, And
TJ also mentioned this is a red foil edition, and there's a few of these. They're super cool.
Cool.
They're considered red foil, like virgin covers. I don't know if they just don't consider that they consider this a virgin. A poor man's comics. Go to TJ Watson's YouTube channel and everybody subscribe to TJ because his collection is insane. It was like a gem. Go ahead.
Every subscriber gets a stack of free comics. Keep going.
Well, so after he emailed me and I'm like, hey, he said he posted a video. I'm like, okay, shoot me the link. I want to find your channel.
Yeah.
He had like 72 subscribers that night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, get out of here. You should have more than me.
Yeah.
More than you.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of guys, man, that I follow, and I'm like, I love their content. I'm like, more people should be following these guys, like RB3, right? Like his content is so solid.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it because every time he puts out a video, I'm over there taking notes because he is like putting out some great stuff. He's just one of the people that comes to mind. And Boy Who Had Seven, I am actually 42. I was rounding down by saying 40. I'm actually 42.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I watch so many YouTube videos and people show these comics, and I am immediately like watching and on YouTube at the same time looking for the comics that I just saw.
You mean on eBay? On eBay?
Every single time.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything with your eBay? I know you got eBay bucks. You get some?
What did I bought? So I can't tell you what I bought.
Okay. Well, then I will tell you what I bought. You'll be so disappointed.
I'll show you what I bought soon. But go ahead.
I did not buy a comic with my eBay bucks.
What figure did you buy? that Sinestro?
I almost did. I was really close. I bought a new GoPro.
Okay, that's not bad.
I figure I'm young. I'm gonna go adventuring. I want to get out more. I need to stop being an introvert. So GoPro. I'm in Colorado. Melody and I are going hot air ballooning, which seems incredibly dangerous and scary. And I'm hoping it gets here before then, so that'll be fun. So if you see a hot air balloon accident next weekend, reach out to me because I might be on fire.
So I get your collection though, right?
I'll leave it all to you,
my man. That's all I'm asking for. The
it's
kids can have
the kid on this live YouTube channel.
Yeah, the kids can have the figures back there. I want the books though. You know. No, that's cool. Which ones you get? The 5, the 4. What's out now, mate? Are they up to 6?
They are up to 6, but the 6 was almost $400.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hard pass. I got a GoPro 5 Black.
Yep, I have that one.
Do you? Is it awesome?
It is. It is. I used to use it when I was shooting some gym footage. We would do, like gym footage. We would wear the harness or something like that, or attach it to something and kind of film. So I did a little bit of video with that. I found the editing software a little difficult to use, but I'm sure that they've updated it since I started using it when it first came out, but that's cool.
I'm excited because really all I've been using recently to film has been, I have a Nikon J4, but I got that years ago and it's bad. I don't even use, so I've been using my Samsung, my Galaxy S8 to film. Like I should probably step up my game a little bit. And I like how portable it is and you can just take it everywhere.
Yeah. And you got the waterproof case and all that stuff. I think that comes with it, right?
So I think the GoPro 5, the Black, is waterproof up to 33 feet.
Yeah.
But they do sell the little case. So I'll probably pick that up too because my family's in Hawaii. I'll probably go to Hawaii and get in the ocean. I was thinking, like, how cool would it be if I went to crazy places and had like a comic book in my backpack and did like a little I'm on the top of a mountain. Here's a comic.
that would be different, brother. And
I know.
There's nothing wrong with different,
Yeah.
So is that it?
Man.
Okay, I was about to say.
I got the big 3. The big 3 in my mind. These are books that I have wanted, and I don't know why. I just keep passing them by. But now I don't because I love you, TJ. This is Mr. Adam Hughes's cover for Red Sonja #7.
That's nice.
Which is beautiful to begin with. And then he didn't just go with the regular cover. He also gave me the red foil variant.
That's slick.
Which is pretty hard to find.
That's slick.
And then the next book is honestly like an Adam Hughes grail for me, which is kind of crazy. And I'm pretty sure TJ, I think, has 2 of these, which is why he was okay with giving me one. But I looked this up. If you look up Adam Hughes' rarest comics, this next one, there are only 346 of them based on their math.
Wow.
And it doesn't look like Adam Hughes at first. This is Red Sonja #8. The RRP variant.
Can we get a close-up of that?
It's a 1 in 100.
It's nice.
But it's Red Sonja, so they didn't make very many of them.
I like a good red cover, man. That's all right.
She's standing on top of these dead bodies.
That's all right. So Poor Man's Comics is saying that's a $40 book. Somebody, DS Comics, my man just got here. He's asking, what is RRP?
That's a great question. TJ will answer that in the comic section. I just know it says RRP and it says 1 in 100, which was important to me.
That's cool.
So I think this is a $40 book. This one I almost bought a few weeks ago for over $100.
Wow, that's all right.
So TJ, this is ridiculous. When he told me, he was asking like what I like, what do you want and all this stuff. And he showed me this and said he had 2 of them and wanted to give me one. Mind blown. That is one of the coolest things ever. 345 in production.
That's all right.
Just hooked me up. So
thank
you so much, TJ, for all of these amazing, amazing books. But for real though, this cover.
I still like that one.
I think this might be my favorite out of the whole bunch. One, I mean, like her pants are falling down, but about it. Yeah, everybody go and subscribe to TJ. I really hope he better be over 100 by the end of the. I hope he's at over 100 before tonight, but definitely needs way more people sub to him.
A couple of people are saying you definitely got hooked up. Mind blown. Miss Hustle saying that is hot. Gomez Comics saying that is a lot of money. A lot of Red Sonja stuff out lately from DS Comics. Yep. You definitely got hooked up, my friend.
I know.
So what's fun? So check. I'm sorry, I cut you off. I apologize.
You're fine. Go ahead.
So what's funny is I bought some books from someone, and I sent the person a message to say, hey, how are you intending to send these books, right? Just because I'm like, I want to make sure that the books arrive safely. And I try to do it as politely as possible, right? So the person responded back, told me how they're going to send it. So I was like, perfect. Thank you very much. That's the ideal thing. So they just sent me another message, right? It says, quick question. Are you Regie Collects on IG and YouTube? Oh, that's funny. They might be watching right now. The problem that I have is that people don't use the same name everywhere.
Yes.
You have one screen name on YouTube, one on Instagram. The email address is something different, and you're talking to people, and it's the same person sometimes, and you can't connect the dots, and then I feel bad, But I actually don't know who this person is, but maybe I do. Maybe I do.
You'll never know. I mean, you might know. I might tell you.
Let's see how they respond. I am not someone famous. I am a random dude that makes strange videos on the internets and sometimes takes photos with no clothes on. Well, some clothes, limited clothes. Let's put it that way. So I want to show a couple of books. Can I do that?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead by all means.
So I thought this was a really good tie-in when you said that you wanted to show the books from TJ as his, random act of kindness, because while this wasn't kindness that was extended to me, there was some wonderful gestures that were when I won a contest by that Comics with Bueller sponsored. So I won his contest, and he sends me 35 pounds of just wonderful stuff. And so you were doing your random act of kindness, and I thought it was a nice tie-in to show some of the books that Comics with Bueller actually sent to me. So one of the things that he did that I did not reveal yesterday is that he actually had a thumb drive in an envelope for me. And he asked me to watch the video on the thumb drive first. And he promised it wasn't a virus, so I felt very comfortable watching it. So I watched the video, and he's like, Regie, I've gotten to know you. I think you're a nice guy, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to send you something special. So he cuts to a video of Jim Shooter signing a book that he then gave to me. And Jim Shooter is the editor. He was the editor-in-chief that purchased the rights to Spider-Man's black costume and then had the black costume inserted in Secret Wars. It was really cool for Comics with Bueller to customize what he was giving to me based upon my preferences. And so what's cool is that it's actually a book that I don't have. So it is Secret Wars number 12, signed by Jim Shooter. So I think that was really, really cool.
That is awesome. I really like that pink background. That's really neat.
Right. And so, what's funny is that I actually have basically 2 sets of Secret Wars, and I don't have 12 in either one of them. So it was cool because I picked that up. But what was also cool is he sent me a lot of other stuff that, to the point that you just made, you didn't have, but you've seen and you wanted. And so this book I do have. It is Web of Spider-Man #1. Actually have this book already. I think this copy might be a little bit better than my copy, but definitely happy to have another copy. But the next couple of books are ones that I've seen that I did not have. And what's cool, he helped me out. He actually put notes on the back of the books, right? But what's funny is I already knew the books, right? So this is the first appearance of War Machine.
What?
Right?
This is such a cool cover. I love that cover.
Iron Man 282. What was crazy is I actually bought a collection that had a bunch of Iron Man in it, and it had like a full run of Iron Man, but every key was missing. Every single key was missing, which included Iron Man 219, the first appearance of Ghost. This is a cool one. And then 169, this is the first appearance of Jim Rhodes as Iron Man, which I think is kind of cool. So again, he put these helpful notes for me on the back because I did not know the significance of this one, but that was cool. And I think the rest of them I have set somewhere else, but those were some of the real highlights for me. Now, what was also cool is he inserted in there books that I would not necessarily read or I would not necessarily purchase. So there were a bunch of Batman books in there. So maybe at some point I will read a Batman book, And I think he actually say that again.
He's trying to turn you to the dark side.
He is. He actually put he also knows I'm a fan of Jim Lee, and I haven't gone back through the box, but he also put an X-Men annual book in there signed by Jim Lee. So I'll have to check that out at some point. Wow. So yeah, he hooked it up, man. It was 35 pounds of some really cool stuff, and it wasn't filler. It wasn't garbage. It was actually really cool stuff that I will appreciate as part of my collection. So
that's awesome. Way to go, Comics Bueller.
Yeah, that's man.
Cool. 35 pounds?
35 pounds. He probably spent an arm and a leg on FedEx when he
I was TJ would not let me pay for shipping. Yeah. Like his box was massive. Yep. And I actually this RRP, when he told me about it, I'm like, I'll just buy this from you. Like I want to buy it.
Yeah. But I think the thing is, man, I think you play it forward, right? You find a way to play it forward. And I think you already did that. Where didn't you buy somebody a comic book recently that was going to do cosplay or something like that?
I have that book with me right now. I gave it to him. It was his birthday this past Sunday. I'll put it up real quick.
There you go.
So Melody, my girlfriend at the moment, just for the moment, to be determined. Her little brother just turned 19 years old, and he was at Denver Comic-Con, and he won the cosplay competition, which is amazing. And he is a massive Doctor Strange fan. So how do you get in with little brothers? You exploit their weaknesses. So I love this cover. I've always kind of wanted it. Doctor Strange 169, this is his first, like when they went from Strange Tales to Doctor Strange.
Yep.
And I figured this is a great spot for him to start a comic book collection. And I talked to him. So when I gave this to him, he was super excited. He actually kissed me. It was fantastic. Happy birthday. And then later he's like, "Well, I saw your comics and some of them are graded and stuff. Like, can you do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, man."
He hit you up for the grading.
So I took it back, and I'm actually going to have this pressed and graded for him.
Here's the thing: you thought you were getting in with the brother, and he's getting in over. That's
this will be on eBay soon.
That's awesome. That's a good story.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I think it'll be a great opportunity for me to get someone, you know, a younger kid into comic books, and he's a huge Doctor Strange fan. So I mean, I don't have any Doctor Strange books, so this will be a good opportunity for me to buy the books, read them, and then give them to him.
Yep. I've actually read a couple of those early Strange Tales. I mean, if people have watched my videos, I picked up a couple of those because you had a couple of first appearances of some cosmic characters in that Strange Tales, which was a dual story with Nick Fury and Doctor Strange that would alternate who had the cover. So definitely some really cool stuff in there. I actually don't even have that book, but I may pick it up because I actually enjoyed some of that early Doctor Strange stuff, you know. And then I won RB3's contest, and he actually gave me a huge stack of Doctor Strange, which I have yet to read, but I hope to get to it at some point because, you know, it was a pretty nice assortment of Doctor Strange. So good stuff. Gorilla is here. How you doing, brother?
Melody just texted me and said, "Wow, for the moment."
Yeah. As soon as you said it, I was like, ooh.
I would like to rescind that comment for the foreseeable future.
Brother, that's not making it better. That's not making it better.
I'm just gonna not talk.
The boy who has 7 says, "Who's hustling who?" The brother's definitely getting it. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah. So, all right. So we've got 20 people in here. I don't know how long we've been chatting, but I am going to try to get myself some food. And then
we're good. We're over almost an hour and a half, so this will be a great time to. I mean, I have no more books to show. We're good.
Dude, we should do this more often. And I know it's been like hectic because you've been doing what you've been doing, and I've been like crazy busy. But I like you because I heard some of your earlier comments. Love doing the live chats.
Yeah,
you know, like this ability to interact with people and interact. You know, here it's cool, and we should try to do it more. It's just trying to carve out that time to do it. You know.
Yeah. And this is the second time we've done this on my channel.
Yeah.
Next time it's on yours. One, because you have more subscribers and people actually care about you.
Whatever. You're gonna have to show me how to do it because I still can't figure out how to do this whole live chat thing. So I might need a tutorial first. You know,
because you're 40. That'd be great. I think you should also, Trinity, you need to hook this up. Reggie needs to be in the Comic Corps. Reggie needs to show up.
Oh, check it out. I got invited.
Did you? Are you gonna
I got invited to do it this Friday. I can't remember who reached out to me. Somebody sent me an email and was like, "Hey." And I was like, "Tell me more." And they were like, "Well, you know, Matt and Alex are part of it." I was like, "Oh, I'm good then. I'm in." But I'm actually so we closed on our house 2 days ago, and I get the keys. Yeah, thank you. I get the keys, and like I think Friday, maybe Saturday. But I don't want to say I'm going to do it and then not be able to do it. And then I'm traveling next week. I'll be in Dallas next week, probably hitting a couple of shops down there. But at some point in the next month or so, I hope to be able to join. You know,
it's a great time. Jeremy's saying that it was him that sent you that email.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
The reviews from the Batcave, everybody that is involved in the Comic Corps are absolutely amazing. Alex, I wish I could remember people's names, but the whiskey is, you know, flowing. But it's a bunch of great guys, and they just talk comics, and I mean, like pop culture stuff, and it's a great time. And I remember I recommended you because you'd be great for it.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
But I do think that you, me, Alex should probably do some live shows. I know he's trying to avoid us.
I know, right? He still hasn't responded to my message, man. I'm hurt my feelings. He don't like black people. That's what it is. That's not true. No one take that away. Alex is a good guy. He is a good guy. No one take that away. Oh, did he just get here?
Yeah, he's in there.
Sorry. Good to see everyone. I'm running, so I can't respond to everyone. Okay. Talk about super popular. Goodness gracious. I can't watch a video without somebody saying wonderful things about Alex.
It's because he's got a great personality. Just bubbly. Hey, man,
All right, man.
I won't keep you from having food and getting your gains on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go train shoulders tonight because I was off for 3 weeks. So I'm like trying to get back into it. So I'm gonna go hit some shoulders after I get a meal.
That's it. Well, I am going to. I'm not going to end this. I don't know if you saw the last reviews from the Batcave stuff, but I figure I'll just show 2 quick comics. But you don't have to be here for that if you don't want to.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump, but I don't know how to disconnect from this thing. Can you kick me out or what?
You want me to give you the boot?
Give me the boot. I'll see you guys later.
I don't actually know how to do it.
Oh, I think I got it. Thank you.
I'm going to eject you.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
All right, guys. I'm going to stay on for a second. If you didn't see one of our Comic Core videos, I figure real quick. It's kind of weird that it's going to be real quick, but I did get this back from CGC in a 6.5. That's right, ejected. This was originally a CBCS 5.5, pressed and cleaned by Comic Book Pressing on Instagram. Literally charged me $15 for this book, and it went up a whole point. A whole point. Couldn't be happier. I bought this for below GPA of right now, like a 4.0, probably even less than that. So to get a 6.5 in a book that I think is amazing, I'm super stoked. I don't know why I keep touching it. I'm just going to stop touching it. But yeah, super happy about this. And with this, I also got this back. This is a House of Secrets 92. This was my big 2018 Wantless Grail. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It feels good. This I picked up raw. Obviously, it's graded. And had it pressed as well. Pressed and cleaned by Comic Book Pressing on Instagram. Came back a 4.0. Fortunately, the picture quality, the page quality wasn't as high as I wanted. It got a cream to off-white, but no complaints because it's a 4.0, and I love this cover. Like, if you guys like those old horror covers, this just has such a cool feel to it. Like, her facial expression is amazing. These, like, Bernie Wrightson covers, man, it's so sad that we lost him because he was so good. Yeah, these cases really do. Unfortunately, they all have the oil stains, the Newton rings on them, which is kind of unfortunate. And I don't know why CGC won't address that, but it is kind of annoying. But this was my most recent CGC haul. And I'll be actually making another video here pretty soon. I have my last ever book coming back from CBCS. And then I have some books from Denver Comic-Con that are at CGC at the moment. So hopefully I'll be getting those back as well. But hey, an hour and a half. I know we've been at a steady 20 viewers or more pretty much this entire time. Yeah, those dang Nuva rings. So thank you guys so much for being here and supporting this channel. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram blew up. In 6 months, I have recently hit 1,000 followers. I know I haven't been on YouTube as much, kind of busy with the whole girlfriend thing. It's new and wild, and it's nice to like, I feel like comic books have been my security blanket for so long. And they've been like almost like a comfort food. And these past few weeks, it's honestly been hard to kind of to focus on comics, but it's still a passion. It's still something I love, and I am so happy to be in this community. And I feel like every single time, say sorry, Melody. for saying that for the moment, because you know that's wrong. But I feel like every single time I drink, I say thank you guys, and it's because it's true. You guys mean so much to me. In these hard times, it's nice to feel like, I mean, it's not nice to feel like, because you guys are family to me. I see all of you guys so often on Instagram and on YouTube. So cheers to everybody for being amazing. And tomorrow night, I'm not going to be on the Comic Core for reviews from the Batcave, but hopefully Alex, Trinity will be there, I'm sure. Definitely go check it out. I'll make sure I leave the link in the description below. TJ, thank you so much. Guys, look at this stack again. And you saw the this is insane. So TJ, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So much for these books. None of these will be leaving my personal collection. I will always treasure these. And yep. I feel like I'm getting really mushy here, real cheesy, as they might say. Hey, thanks, Trinity. Everybody, you guys are all amazing. Sub each other up. Sub up TJ. Regie, thank you so much for being on. Regie, and I was probably one of the first guys to find Reggie's YouTube channel for comic books, because before it was strictly bodybuilding. And pretend like you guys don't love his content. Regie is amazing. His series are all unique. They're fantastic. TJ, you don't need a bigger box, man. That box was massive. When I picked that thing up, I was not expecting it to really crush me, you know? So, C. Woodard will be on. Are you going to be on tomorrow night for reviews from the Batcave? Hopefully. I'll be in Nebraska tomorrow, and I don't think they have internet there, so might not be on tomorrow. Chances are pretty good I won't be on tomorrow. I agree. Regie is a must watch, Alex. That is absolutely correct. So C. Woodard will be on. Check everybody out. Read some comics. Send some love to everybody. And hey, Steven says, hey, I live in Kansas and the internet works great here. Carson will be on fondling his new Grail book. What? I want to see. Hey, Trinity. So actually, before I leave, instead of getting that GoPro, I was this close to buying Aquaman, the foil photo cover, signed. I was so close, but I think that GoPro will really help me in my videos because my cameras suck. So DS Comics has a Grail video coming up on Monday. Yep, so definitely get out there, support the community, support everybody. Comics with Bueller has a contest going right now. If anybody else has a contest, you should probably let me know, because I'm really bad at checking and really bad at remembering. I usually try to add it. I have a watch list for contest entries. So shoot me an email. I'll put that in the description below and be like, hey, don't forget to enter my contest, because I love them. And it's a great opportunity for me to show off books, because, we all love doing that. I don't want to end this because you guys are communicating in the chat, and I don't want to stop the fun. But my leg's falling asleep. Oh, it's 100% asleep. Let's see. Aw. You see that showcase up there? Is that a showcase? Hey, does anybody know where I can get UV film that I can just slap on these? Because I have all the windows closed and it's pretty dark in here throughout the day. But they're still out. They're not in my safe or anything. And I do that on purpose. I love my comics. I want to watch them. I want to look at them. I don't want them hidden away. So I want to get like clear UV protectant like film and cut it out and put it on top of the slabs. So that way I can keep them out and feel a little bit better about it without worrying too much about jacking them up. Alex the Comic Hoarder shows some Green Lantern slabs. Ooh. Which one do you guys want? All right, you guys have 5 picks. Give me 5, 3 to 5, 3 to 5 picks, and I will show you 3 to 5 comics. Pick a character, and I'll try to find a book of them. Preferably not Marvel because you won't get any. All right, Crime Suspense Stories 22. Can do. First Sinestro. Oh no. First Sinestro, remember, was submitted to CGC. It just got oh, dang you, Batman. 1, 5, and 7. So yeah, so Green Lantern 7 is currently at CGC right now. So we'll go Crime Suspense Stories, Showcase 22. What Batman comics do I have with me? I don't really collect too much Batman. Lantern number 5 is probably in my bedroom. You guys are making this really difficult. 23 and 24 are at CGC. First app of Gorilla Grodd. Oh, hence, because your name's Gorilla Grodd. That's cool. TJ's gonna get me hooked on. All right. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go look at this whiskey bottle. And here, you can look at this comic book price guide. Congratulations, guys. Every single book. Shout out to Whiskey, Axe in the Oak, local Colorado Springs whiskey. It is amazing. Alex, did you get to see any of these books that TJ sent me? Hey, thank you so much, the boy who had 7, for coming out and watching. You guys are amazing. My favorite Delato comics. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one out there, the one that TJ just sent me, because it's amazing. Oh, amazing. Alex, TJ sent me some crazy comics. This is the 1 in 100 Red Sonja RRP, a book that I've wanted forever. Okay, hold on. Jeremy. Jeremy, put your email in the chat. So wait, is this the Red Sonja number 30? Hey, thank you so much, Comic Sniper, for hanging out. Yeah, man. So this is Alex Ross. He knew. We were trying to debate whether it was Jim Ross or Alex Ross. It is so good. All right. So he sent me a bunch of great stuff. right, I'm gonna show these books real quick. So some of the requests: Green Lantern #1, first Silver Age Green Lantern in his own title, origin of Green Lantern retold, and the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Very cool cover. This was my first comic that I ever bought and was terrified. I had really bad buyer's remorse because I bought it raw and it was like a $500 book at the time. But coming back as a 4.0, very riveting. This book is amazing and I love it. I actually just got, let me show you. When I went to Denver Comic Con, you guys saw I met Joe Giella. I do have Green Lantern #2. All right, you're just trying to get me to show stuff, Alex. You know. I need to get this framed, but I got this Green Lantern print by Joe Giella, and he signed it right here. Slobber knocker, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know which one I like more. They're both kind of terrifying. But it is really cool that he recreated this Green Lantern #1 cover. Let's see. And then there was the request for Jeremy. I tried typing in your email or your name and it didn't come up. So I don't you need to send me your email or something. Type it in the chat so I can send it to you real quick. This book makes me happy. I do. I have Green Lantern #3 somewhere. This is my only big pre-code horror book, and it's because I love it. Jeremy. Hold on, let me add you real quick. Jeremy. There you are. Yeah, this book, as soon as I saw the cover years ago, I knew I had to have it, and the prices only kept going up, so only made sense. Yeah, I got this in a 1.8, but it does have off-white to white pages. That I'm a big Johnny Craig fan. One, Johnny Craig, the artist, and two, if you don't know who Johnny Craig, the singer, is, go check him out. He used to be the lead singer of Emarosa, Dance Gavin Dance, some other bands. He's now the lead singer of a band called Slaves, and he has the best voice. So Johnny Craig, artist, Johnny Craig, the singer. Sent you was it Jeremy or did you screw that up and it was actually Jeremy? Jeremy. I agree. Did you see the guy who got that one with the tape across the front? He actually sold it, or he was trying to sell it, and it just looked so ugly. I mean, this one has like a rat chewed corner, but like the meat and potatoes of this are definitely there. So yeah, I agree, DS Comics. So that was #2. And then the big one that I got recently, this was the book that I wanted to find at Denver Comic Con, but decided to buy it off Instagram instead for a good price, was good old Green Lantern #87. Everybody knows First John Stewart. Love me some John Stewart. Can't tell me I'm a racist now, Reggie. Alex might still be, though, but I'm not. Alex, you got to show a bunch of books with black people in it. Otherwise, you're a racist. Just kidding. Did I make that weird? Did I make this awkward? Yep. Maybe I did. All right, Steven. Hey, thank you for hanging out. Oh, TJ, I know. I'm going to keep that. That's actually one book that I kind of want to put in my safe and not display because it's so old and so amazing. But it's such a beautiful cover. Yeah, I agree, Tony. I originally had a 6.5, which is now in the possession of Mr. Jeremy Edwards, who's supposed to be on here right now. Let's see if I can add him again. Jeremy, you got like not a lot of time because I'm about to get off once I show these books. Yep, that tanned yellow. You'll be really proud of me, Alex. The girl I'm dating is Korean and Irish. She's me, but Korean, which is, not as good as Japanese, but it's close. It's a close second. All right, Jeremy, I'm gonna invite you. You got a few minutes. Tell me what you got. Show me what you got. Jeremy30@gmail. Oh, there you are. I had to look up. You should have told me to look up Trinity Entertainment instead of Jeremy Edwards. Good to know, TJ. I wonder, is that like for humidity purposes or? And I figured, okay, so she has one better than an Irish accent, Alex. She is a natural redhead.
Wow.
And I figured since we got to see a bunch of Vampire Life, throw this up there.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
No. But I got something to show you. Let me grab it.
Let's see it. Alex, so by saying Irish, English, and Australian accents are your weakness, you're pretty much just saying accents are your weakness. Except for like Asian accents. Asian accents are terrible. Let's not pretend. Yo, I cannot believe that the great legend has a 6.5 in this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's legend for you, though, man.
That's insanity. All right, what you got, brother?
So I was surfing through eBay the other night, and I found this lot, and I haggled this guy. It turns out to be another YouTuber, right? He's like, Jeremy Edwards from YouTube, and I was like, yeah, who is this? It turns out it was Mr. Rigor Mortis. But
what?
I bought this. He was like, sweet. He's like, you worked one heck of a deal, man. Said, I'm glad it's going to a good home, though. But I bought a lot of Catwoman books. And
ooh.
I bought the whole lot for like $48 shipped.
Dude, those Adam Hughes Catwomans are so nice.
I got that one. This one.
Did you get the one that I want? Did you get the one that I'm thinking about?
The 51.
The only one that matters?
No, I didn't get it.
No. No.
$48. Just that set issue 70 goes for 30 alone. So
those are nice, man.
It's got some good books. I was basically bidding for the 70 though, because I was looking at some more copies of it
they were selling just that book for 30, and then I saw this lot and all these for 48. And I was like, I'm good. This one, like I said, that.
I don't think I've ever seen that cover before with the Soviet Union symbol.
Oh yeah, the Putin symbol.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It had 2 of these in there though. That's a cool cover. But this was the one I was after though.
I feel like I need to make. Yeah, that's a beautiful cover. I need to make a list of everyone's emails so that way when I'm bored and want to drink, I have friends that'll drink with me. Because Gomez is saying, "Where's the live chat invite?" Gomez, you need to send me your email. Everybody send me your damn emails or your Google Hangouts information.
The only thing that's wrong with this book is it's got 2 ticks. I don't know if you can see them. You can't see them. Like right there. 2 color breaking ticks. That's it.
And that's still worth it. Who cares?
I'm gonna get this one. I got this one, and I want to get one of those Zatanas like you got after you're displaying this one and that one together, the red covers.
Actually, that would look really cool together.
Yeah. But I saw this and I was like, man, this is a beautiful book. Because like 51 is the money book.
Yeah, yeah. Gomez, send your information on Instagram. I think, yeah, do that. Oh, comic misexplained. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Sorry, Jeremy, I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you go ahead, man. I'm through showing. Check out this Venom #3 variant, though.
Oh, that's legit. You got wings? How did you get wings? Where'd you get wings from? You just grow them?
Yeah, that's not Venom. This is a well, that's Venom, but Venom doesn't look like that in the Donny Cates book. But this is the first appearance. This book is the first appearance of the new villain, Null, the god of the symbiote. Yeah, like Null and Void, K-N-U-L-L.
That's a stupid name.
I don't know, man. He's the god of symbiotes.
Come on, man. Like, I'm Null. Like, this is so dumb.
It works pretty good in the book. I have to admit. Once I read it, I was like, ooh. Because he's like, first time, like when it goes to showing him and stuff, he's like sitting on this throne made out of the like skulls and the symbiote stuff going all around him. Like there's a symbiote dragon loose in the city.
What?
Yes. If you're not reading Venom, man, get on it.
Hey, Pop.Comics, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
I picked this up.
Man. That's always a nice cover to have, that New 52 Justice League #1.
Yeah, I got the whole run. I just didn't have a first print of #1. So I picked that from Master X Splinter, and he actually bought this one. He threw it in for no extra shipping. But, man.
I'm just going to leave this.
That's a beautiful book.
Yeah, Reggie just showed one of those, didn't he? The Web of Spider-Man #1.
I think he did. Yeah, I got this one from Master X. This is a good book. If you hadn't read this one, read this one.
What is it? Death of
Inhumans.
Ooh, oh, that just came out, didn't it?
Yep. That's the only reason I picked this book up. Donny Cates.
He's such a good writer, man. I don't even understand. Like, he's fantastic. Oh no.
This book, I don't even like the Inhumans, and I like this book. There's a first appearance and 2 deaths in the first issue. Lord have mercy.
I'm just showing some Vampy over here. I figure end my night with a bang.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I got some books coming from eBay, but they're not slabbed or anything. I ran across a great deal. Carson bought a book off of eBay, right? And he was like, well, I'm not going to tell the book that he bought because I'm going to let him do that when the book comes. But he got a killer deal on this book. And he was like, this seller actually has this Batman New 52 lot on there, 1 through 28. And he accepted my crazy offer. He was like, shot me the link to the guy, and I went on there. This guy had Batman New 52, 0 through 28, minus issue 7, and both annuals. The starting bid was $20. So he's like, he had starting bid at $20 with no bid. It had like 6 days left. The guy had our best offer. You can make him an offer. I offered him $35. The dude took it.
No, what?
Yes. So for $39, he did make media mail shipping. So for $39, I got Batman New 52 0 through 28 plus 2 annuals. I got to pick up number 7, but
Dude, that's crazy. That's such a good deal.
I know, man. That's like my Grail run. I was just about to give up on getting that run and start selling off the copies that I had because the comic shops that are around here, those are like $5 and $7 books. You know, the later issues are. So
Yeah, that's wild, man. Congrats.
yeah. So he accepted that. I was like, holy crap! So when they get here, I'll be showing them off. And
I will probably not be on tomorrow night. Still shoot me a message just in case. Maybe I'll be able to go outside and jump on for a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna head out because I wake up tomorrow morning at like 4 o'clock to start driving. So that sucks.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what C. Woodard got. What you got, Carson? Let's see it.
If you're gonna end your live video and like stay on here for just a second, let me tell you something.
Was that?
Can you end the video but like stay on here just a second and off air with me and let me tell you something?
Yeah. I'll stay on. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. 2 hours. Oh my God, 2 hours. I already said thank you to everybody, but seriously, TJ, you are amazing. You haven't subscribed to TJ, sub him up. You haven't subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to Regie Collects or followed him on Instagram, you're doing something wrong. If you haven't subscribed to Jeremy Edwards over here, I keep saying Jeremy, but your YouTube is Trinity Entertainment. Jump on that, sub him up. Everybody sub each other up. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully in the near future. Bye.
Bye.